What is going on, everyone? Broken Mike here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to this week's episode of BUW. This is episode 138, part 4. And of course, with that said, guys, if you have missed any of the action in the previous 3 parts, then do make sure to head on over and give them a watch. As you can see, we are kicking off our final part of the show with a triple threat tables elimination match. And our participants are Alley Cat, representing the Zen Cats, Brittany Beth, representing the Country Lasses, and Hannah, representing Best Frenemies. Who's going to get the win here? Let's find out. So if you guys do enjoy this video, then do be sure to leave a like for Mike, slap any comments down below, and of course please do consider subscribing to my channel, because it would really help me out.
The following contest is a triple threat tables match. Making her way to the ring from Aberdeen, Scotland, Brittany.
Making her way down to the ring first, representing the Country Lasses, Brittany Beth. And of course, Brittany Beth looking to emulate what her tag team partner Country Girl did on last week's show in the tables match. Brittany Beth ready for some action.
And her opponents, first, from Nebraska, Ali.
And her opponents first, representing the Zen Cats, Alley Cat. Alley Cat, of course, would love to get back to winning ways here this week. She's finding it hard for wins to come by as of late. The former Women's Ruthless Rumble match winner.
She loves the reaction she receives from the WWE Universe, and I think she's going to take that energy into the match, too.
From Kentucky, Hannah.
And finally, making her way down to the ring, representing Best Frenemies, Hannah. Hannah, the first ever Grand Slam champion here in BUW. A former Ruthless Rumble match winner. Hannah has done it all here in BUW.
Everyone backstage will be watching her make an impact.
And she's very familiar with the tables match. Of course, one of her earlier matches in BUW was, in fact, a tables match. And here we go. And just make doubly sure. Got the eliminations on, in which we do. And here we go. Alley Cat going right after Brittany Beth. Of course, the Country Lassies and the Zen Cats have had their run-ins in the past. And Alley Cat and Hannah turning their attentions to each other. And now targeting Brittany Beth is Hannah. Michinoku driver. The lock-up between Hannah and Brittany Beth. And a pendulum backbreaker stretch. The lock-up. Hannah telling Brittany to bring it. And she is going to bring it. Look at this power. Slams Hannah almost through the ring. Sends her to the outside. As Alley Cat looks to take advantage. Alley Cat the head scissors. Brittany Beth able to shake off Alley Cat. Oh, look out. Gutbuster. And Hannah is the first one to bring the tables, or shall we say, get the tables. There's two tables in the ring. Alley Cat is looking to return her attention to Brittany. She's... oh, snap suplex onto the tables. There's a third table in the ring now. Brittany Beth is bringing in the hardware. Whip into the corner. Brittany got a fourth table just on the outside. Look at the springboard agility from Alley Cat. The Hurricane Rana. Alley Cat. The headlock. Looking for a bulldog, but Brittany counters. Of course, you know, folks, how the rules of a tables match goes. The only way to win this match is to put both your opponents through tables. And Hannah lands on her feet there after that back suplex attempt. German suplex from Hannah. And Brittany rolls to the outside. Alley Cat with the counter. And a kick to the back of the leg. Double underhook. Into a butterfly suplex. Hannah's got a table. Setting it up in the middle of the ring. Brittany back in. Side Russian leg sweep. And Alley Cat turns her attention to Brittany Beth. The snapmare follows up with a kick to the back. Alley Cat has Hannah. Look at Alley Cat go here, and a hip toss counter from Hannah. And Brittany showing off to the crowd a bit. Oh, and that could come back to bite her. Hannah on the offense. An Alabama slam just misses the table. A shoulder tackle into the corner. Face washing. Alley Cat does Hannah. And again Brittany showing off. The side headlock. And at the moment it's down to Hannah and Brittany Beth. Alley Cat on the outside. Hannah could be in trouble here. Snake eyes. Rapid fire right hands. And a stomp to the stomach. Knee drop to the right arm of Hannah. That could be impossible for Hannah to put anyone through tables if that arm's out of commission. Brittany in trouble. Head first off the table. Snap suplex. Kick to the midsection. Alley Cat back on the offense. STO. Hannah rolls to the outside. Again, we're down to a one-on-one situation. A shot to the back. And a second shot to the back. Alley Cat heads to the top rope. Takes flight. The splash.
This should come as no surprise. In a havoc-filled triple threat, you're going to take some big hits.
Into the table goes Brittany. Oh, and just like that, Brittany gets put through a table. Great job there from Alley Cat. Now we're down to 2. Down to Hannah and Ali. Back inside. A side Russian leg sweep. Hannah getting the table. Oh, and a shot to the midsection. Hannah with a shot to the midsection. Oh, and look at the power on Hannah, the former women's champion. Look at this. Oh, suplex onto the table. But because the table wasn't set up, it does not count, and it doesn't, because Alley Cat did not go through. And look at this submission from Hannah. It's not going to do Ali any, or Hannah or Ali any favours. Just because of how Alley Cat's body was. Fireman's carry from Hannah. And there's a Hannah on the offense once more. Hannah wasting a bit of time here. Oh, and head first goes Alley Cat. You see the crack on that table. Alley Cat could be in trouble here. Oh, and looking for a suplex. Alley Cat counters. Kick to the gut. And there's that bankrupt net breaker. Or I think Ali's calling it the GTZ net breaker. Hair pull neck slam there. Hannah is in trouble. Oh, and she could be. She could be. Hannah. And Hannah gets put through the table, and Alley Cat cleans house. And that's a much needed victory for Alley Cat. It's been a long time coming for that young lady. And what a tables match that was. There's the GTZ net breaker. And the fans looking on. I'm assuming they were happy with the outcome of the match.
Here is your winner, Ali.
So here is your winner of the match, representing the Zen Cats, Alley Cat. And look how much that means to her.
What a match. What a win.
Alley Cat picking up one of the biggest wins of her career in that tables match. Anyway, on as we go to our next matchup. And of course, as Mark Henry always says every week on AEW Rampage, well, looks like there's been enough talk. It is time for the main event. And this one is going to be huge. And it's a mixed tag match with Wrestleverse implications. It will be the men's 2023 Ruthless Rumble match winner Casey Hoyt. He'll be teaming up with this year's Women's Rumble winner Mini Demon, representing Demons by Design. And he'll be taking on the team of the current BUW Women's World Champion Alice Bloodline Sarah and the current BUW World Champion Aussie, representing the Aussie Outbackers. So of course all four will meet in their respective main events at Wrestleverse in just a couple of weeks' time. So we'll get a sneak preview in this main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the pits of hell, Speedy Demon.
Making her way down to the ring first, representing Demons by Design, the 2023 Women's Ruthless Rumble match winner, Mini Demon. And Demons by Design have been on a roll tonight. Monique picking up a huge win over Danny. Kissable Demon defeating 3 other female superstars in a fatal 4-way match. And now Mini Demon's in action. Mini Demon's second generation superstar, former 2-time world champion. You could say this particular team is BUW's answer to Team Little Big, if you remember that.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 330 pounds, Casey Holt.
And her tag team partner, the 2023 Men's Ruthless Rumble match winner, Casey Hoyt. Of course, Casey Hoyt won his second Rumble match earlier this year, and in a couple of weeks' time has a second chance to capture his first World Championship.
He is an exciting competitor to watch.
And to my knowledge, I don't think either of these two teams have ever teamed together.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Women's World Champion, Lady Destroyer, Alice.
And their opponents first, the BUW Women's World Champion, Alice Bloodline Sarah. Of course, Alice Sarah won her second World Championship at the Ruthless Rumble just a couple of months ago. And she will be defending that championship against Mini Demon. Mini Demon, of course, who is going to be main eventing back-to-back Wrestleverses. The first woman to do so. And Alice has been in the main event of Wrestleverse herself. She's, of course, her first reign as world champion. And will her reign be as long as her first?
From Australia, weighing in at 233 pounds, the World Champion, Andy!
And her tag team partner, representing the Aussie Outbackers, the BUW World Champion, Aussie. And Aussie suffered a bit of a setback in last week's main event, where he got pinned by K9 of the Broken Psychos in a tag team match. And a rare loss for the Aussie Outbackers. They lost to the Cousins side of things in the terms of the Broken Psychos. Of course, Aussie, who has been on a roll up to this point. And that was a rare slip-up for him. He'll be defending that World Championship against his former Tag Team Championship partner, Casey Hoyt, in a couple of weeks. So anyway, folks, remember the rules of a mixed tag match. Women fight the women, and men fight the men. And Mini Demon trying to get off to a good start here. Alice with a counter. Snapmare takedown. Follows up with a boot to the face. And of course, we're getting a little sneak peek here of what we're going to see at Wrestleverse. And look at this power from Alice. Jackhammer. Aussie gets tagged in, so Casey has to come in. Former Tag Team Championship partners. These two were the first ever Intercontinental Tag Team Champions. And Casey choking out his former partner. And what's Casey looking for here? What's he doing? Has Aussie on his shoulders in a torture rack. Will Aussie submit here? No, Aussie's fighting out. So you could say both main events or Wrestleverse will definitely be David versus Goliath. Of course, we will have to wait and see what happens in those two main events. Of course, Wrestleverse going 2 nights in Hollywood. The second straight year that BUW. Oh! Powerbomb to Aussie to the outside. And that can't feel good for the world champion. Casey's going to take flight and completely overshoots the mark. As we said, the second year in a row that Wrestleverse will be having a 2-night event. And the 4th annual Wrestleverse is not too far away as Aussie gets sent into the steel steps. Aussie gets sent across ringside. And Casey's fired up. He knows what's at stake in a couple of weeks. And there goes Casey over the top rope. Almost lands on Mini Demon, who dropped to the floor. And a shot from Aussie. Mini Demon trying to step in. Trying to cause a distraction. I think it may have worked. And Aussie was getting tossed around. Casey trying to send Aussie back inside the ring, which he does. I think Aussie might need to make a tag. Oh, look at that power. A spine on the pine. And now rapid fire rights from Casey Hoyt. There's a tag to Mini Demon, so Alice has to come in. The lock up. And there goes Alice over the top rope. Of course, at WrestleVerse, Mini Demon will be looking to become a 3-time world champion. Of course, it's only been done once in the women's division. BVD has that honor. I've been the only woman to win the women's title 3 times. Right hands from Mini Demon. Chops. Oh, I think she caught Aussie there with a kick. Into the LED board. Alice back in the ring. Mini Demon now re-enters. Lock up. On the ropes. There's a shot from Mini Demon, and look at this. Trying to choke out the women's champion. And by the hair, look at that. And there's a tag to Casey Hoyt. And now Aussie has to come back in. Kicks in the midsection. Oh, and now Aussie, he's not going to do it again, is he? He is! He power bombs Aussie to the outside. For a second time does Casey Hoyt. At this rate, Aussie's not going to make it to WrestleVerse. There's a chop from Aussie, trying to find a way back into this. Swinging net breaker. The lock up. Casey with a counter. Back inside. Aussie trying to regroup. Oh, and Aussie's in trouble. The running power slam. But a tough break for Casey. Aussie's foot was underneath the bottom rope. Sweet chin music from Aussie. This could be enough for the team of, on the World Championship team of Aussie and Alice. And a near fall, and Aussie cannot believe that was 2. But in all fairness, he took a long time to make the pin attempt. Aussie tags in Alice. So Mini Demon re-enters herself. And look at this, gut wrench suplex. Rapid fire right hands. Kicked in the midsection, and there's a standing guillotine from Alice. Well, Mini Demon tap. No. Mini Demon fights out. A backbreaker. Mini Demon could find a way to pull off another upset. Sit down mat slam. Lock up again. Another sit down mat slam from Mini Demon. And there's a tag to Casey. So Aussie has to re-enter. Side Russian leg sweep from the world champion. Ozzy with a couple of elbow drops. Follows up with a third. Now he's talking smack to his old partner. A chops, right hands, a left hands. The thrust kick. Elbow to the head. Whipped into the corner. And Casey's... Oh, his leg got caught in the middle rope, and Ozzy trying to take advantage. Kick to the gut. Swinging net breaker. Hooks the leg. That's a rope break. Kick to the back. The lock up. And Ozzy with the famouser. Ozzy tagging in Alice. And Mini Demon back in the match. And Mini Demon runs right into a tilt-the-well side slam. Alice with the cover. Referee wasting time to make the count. Alice doesn't even get one and she can't believe it. Knee to the face. Right hand there. Down goes Mini Demon. And she's in deep, deep trouble. The spear. And that should do it. Alice hooks the leg. I know! Mini Demon kicked out the spear. Kicked out in 2.9. And there's an elbow drop. Alice not hanging about. She's going to try it a second time. There's a second spear. That has to do it. Mini Demon's got to be out cold. There's a pin. And the team, the World Championship team of Ozzy and Alice get the victory. And of course, if that happens in the Women's World Title match at WrestleVerse, then Alice will still be the Women's Champion. So nice we get to see that spear twice. But anyway, here are your winners of the match. The BUW World Champion Ozzy, representing the Aussie Outbackers. And the BUW Women's World Champion Alice Bloodline Sarah. And what a win that is. Both the World Champions looking great going into WrestleVerse in just over 2 short weeks. But anyway, folks, that is going to be your lot for this week's episode of BUW. I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, guys, then do be sure to do me a favour. Leave a like for Mike on all 4 parts. Slap any comments down below. And do consider subscribing to my channel, because it would really help me out. So that is another episode in the books for this week on BUW. And next week, guys, episode 139, it will be the Go Home Show, the final stop before Hollywood. And of course, WrestleVerse 4 just a couple of weeks away, and things are spicing up. What is going to happen on the Go Home Show next week, guys? You'll just have to tune in to wait and find out. But until then, guys, do take care. Have a great weekend, whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you all next week for the Go Home Show of BUW. Good night, everybody.